Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Silva. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Does a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands, it's Silva. Good enough for first down yardage. Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Pass midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here's the second down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Silva. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they're moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And now from the pistol formation. And the runner takes off to his right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First and 10 play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This one is right through. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Panthers offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. No huddle here for the offense. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's going to pull it down and run. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. Good, getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Did well to avoid a loss there, makes no gain on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Panthers looking to run some tempo here. On third down, he drops to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Trying for a fourth down completion. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run pit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The pickup is 7 yards, down 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. In the clear at the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. No press here, the defense backing away. And now the handoff. Fights through a tackle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for his 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's got some room to work. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams from this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Irish. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Silva. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting. especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Hit as he gets the pass away. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a... but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Bringing pressure. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Chris, what the heck? Might as well go for it here on fourth down. You have such a big lead. What do you have to lose? Let's see the coach and what decision he comes up with.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They're going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Here we go on fourth down. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And tackled after a small pickup there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's caught inside the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. The Panthers will line up now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Flex, flex, flex. Belly stutter. Go.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this is